So we got to stop at Dennis's house.
On the way back?
On the way there. On the way back, we're going by the stadium. I got some money for Alex. When he first got his job, Madre and I worked out a little incentive program for him that we would match savings, up to $100 a month. And, he really grasped that because, he put $100 away, he's got $200 toward his car and his insurance and everything.
I hope he appreciates how fortunate he is.
Yeah, and then, once he finished school and he was able to, he could pick up more hours, I said, well, now you're on your own now, but I mean, I got you through this hump where you're only working, 10, 12, 14 hours, trying to get everything going for us.
You hear about the Bills-Chiefs game?
No. How'd they do?
We just barely won. And we weren't even healthy.
Yeah, I've been reading about it in a lot of articles. The NFL is just really picking the Bills now. Heavyweights, because we beat KC. Yeah, it was a tough game, tooth and nail. I mean, we had to win them by 2 scores, but it was still a tough game. But we still beat them without so many weapons, so many personnel.
You still got to beat the Ravens and the Lions.
Well, the Ravens would be a playoff game, and frankly, I'm not so afraid of them. They got, I know they got Derrick Henry, and he's a beast, but I'm not so afraid of them. I mean, I really not. We'll have Milano back at that point for one. We'll be all right. And they picked up, like I said, they picked back up Jefferson and what the fuck was his name? The other big defensive lineman, not Oliver. Oh, come on, tip of your tongue. He had a big
Jordan Phillips.
Jordan Phillips.
Yeah.
So we've gotten stronger up the middle, and then with Milano back, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of, like we talked about Sunday, what kind of defenses Babbage can throw at him with Milano back. The way our linebackers have been playing, I said, holy shit, there's going to be all kinds of different variations he can throw out there. Really fuck people up. And Cooper's healthy again, he'll be healthier with 2 weeks more to rest that sore wrist. We should get Coleman and Kincaid back.
Our defense will get strong.
And the lineman, what's his name?
Spencer Brown.
He should be back too. So, not that his replacement, he played very well. We didn't really miss a beat with, not that means that Spencer Brown's not as good as he's touted, but this kid is good. And obviously he put his work in, learning the playbook and everything, because he wasn't out of place at all. That's a big plus.
They should have given the money to him instead.
Well, they don't have to. He's a rookie. He's got a 5-year rookie contract. Why would you toy with that? That's cap friendly. I mean, that's the one thing the NFL did smart, for the teams is these rookies. They have a rookie contract, and it can't exceed a certain amount. So you can't have one of these fucking like Heisman winner, running back, cornerback, receiver, quarterback, whatever, demand a $50 million contract before he's played one snap in the NFL. It can't happen. Now, of course, as we all know, if some of these guys come in and really excel, they want to renegotiate before their contract's up. And in many cases, teams will do that, but they still have to honor the 5th year of their contract, or the option year or whatever, and then their other one kicks in, but still, it's cap friendly for 5 years. So, it's There's a job and a half, huh? Being the guy, the department that handles the cap, to make sure that when you field your 53 players for that game, you're not over the cap because you can get penalized.
You can just have Josh Allen play every position.
You could get penalized up to a number 1 draft pick if you go over the cap. And that would be an expensive penalty.
That would be worth it if it got you a Super Bowl ring. I didn't know it was possible. I didn't know it was an option.
It's
a penalized option, but it's still an option.
But it's, and I think it's even more severe than that. It's not something teams would do on purpose, but it comes down to, if you're banged up and you got players, either or it makes it tough. But teams don't do it. I mean, they got ways to get around it.
I don't know why people are saying Patrick Mahomes is overrated just because he lost to the Bills, but that's what people are saying.
Holy shit. Fucking guy is,
They said he was handed a great team and a great coaching staff, and that's why he's so good.
Oh, Jesus, you could say the same thing about Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Bledsoe gets hurt, he comes in, and, the rest is history. What was he, 186 or something like that, draft pick?
He was a 6th round. I don't remember what pick he was.
I forget.
Brock Purdy was the last guy, too.
Yeah, I know. Mr. Insignificant.
Mm-hmm. Then he played in the Super Bowl.
No. But, I'm very encouraged by the way this team plays, especially the defense. They're just so solid. I mean, and for being so young, and they really are. What do they got? Like 5 players that new players on the defense, but they play such team concept and they don't get rattled when they get burned. I mean, we've seen Bills teams in the past, even with the guys like all our big starter names. And they give up a big play, and next thing you know, they're trying to make up for it. And they fucking take a penalty, or they make a mistake, or they're out of position. These guys just don't get rattled. They give up a play and they take it for what it's worth. I mean, they got the mindset that these guys on the other side of the ball have practiced all week and come up with plays and schemes and formations to fool you. And every once in a while, they're going to win, no matter how good you are. They're just going to win. I mean, look at some of them throws that Mahomes made that were just threaded the needle, and I can't believe people are saying he's over.
His first pass was an interception, and his last pass was an interception.
Yeah.
No, they're just saying that he got gifted his rings by his circumstances. Because he had Andy Reid and Spagnuolo and Travis Kelce and Cheetah and all those other guys.
So that said, how many plays has he made over the last several seasons that people say, you'll never see one better than that? And then fucking 3 weeks later, he does it again. You know what I mean? Some of them throws he makes off balance and, just underhand, sidearm. The fucking guy is unbelievable. And he's pretty tough, too, for as small as he is. He's not big like Allen.
No, Allen towers over him.
He's tough enough. That's just a stupid statement.
That's sports talk right now. They said he's thrown an interception in every game, and I don't know if that matters.
Let your vehicle shine with the Z-Bar detailing starting at only $49. Plus, scratch and dent repair from just $29 a panel. Restrictions may apply. See store for complete details. Z-Bar, your vehicle's best defense.
This holiday season, while you're busy shopping for everyone, don't don't forget, you deserve something too. And Tim Hortons holiday menu has the perfect treat. Grab yourself in our creamy chai latte, crafted with the festive flavors of gingerbread or peppermint. Sip on holiday cheer with our peppermint mocha latte. Or try the hot cocoa crumble muffin, baked to bring extra joy to your season.
Wake up, you lazy bastard.
No, he's up.
Hello.
I'm here.
All right, I'll be right up.
All right.
I planned to rearrange my closet, but I stopped after picking the clothes up off the floor. Accomplishing goals is hard, but when your goal is to learn a new language, Babbel makes it easy. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel's award-winning language learning app will help you start speaking another language. Start having conversations in as little as 3 weeks.
Comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles? Vous êtes où?
Vous êtes où? Babbel's bite-sized lessons.
That game was so good that I really needed an after-sex cigarette after watching it.
Oh my God. This is
You can say,
Tu m'appelles amusant.
Fucking Josh Allen.
when you want to really learn another language, it starts with Babbel. Babbel, language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Prescription products require completion of an online consultation with an independent healthcare provider and are only available if prescribed. Subscription required. Additional restrictions apply. See website for more details and safety information. Is Cialis Daily really better than Viagra?
If you like spontaneity, the answer is yes. So when the mood strikes, you're ready to go.
I felt like a young man again. My wife is definitely my
How's it going?
When you
All right.
you're ready to go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Bella on break, or is she just staying over here instead of her dorm?
She's just staying over for some. She stays over like 1 day a week.
She was here every day I've been out here.
Yeah. Well, we went to dinner yesterday for our 1 year.
Oh, yeah.
But after today, she's at college the rest of the week.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good. We got a little project today, so we're heading out to the res, and then Pete's going to help me. I gotta put like chicken wire fencing around our lilac bushes, so that if we get that heavy fucking snow, the branches won't collapse. They'll just go against the fence, and they won't break. They'll like bend this way, which will be all right, instead of they won't break. Plus, they'll act like a snow fence, and as the wind blows through it, it'll kind of slow it down too. So. Yeah, we got that to do, so when we get back. Fun wow.
Huh?
Fun wow.
Yep.
And then I'm putting up our Christmas lights today, because
We have our garage ones up. That's pretty much it.
this is it for, the nice weather. It's over.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be okay, but not like this, So we're going to get going, because I'm running a little late.
Alrighty,
I
I'll
want to
see
get
ya.
this
Thank
done
you again. I
before
appreciate it a
daylight.
lot.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Have a nice day.
You too. All right. Say hi to Bella and everybody else. Congratulations on your 1 year.
Fred and Reagan update everything on Buffalo's 97 Rock. Headlines, sports, and weather.
It is now 9:31, and we are looking at, what do we got? Cloudy skies out there. 43 degrees. Forecast for today. Slight chance of a shower.
Doesn't feel that bad for 43.
It's not windy.
Yeah, that's true.
When it's not windy, it's like we sat on the porch. It was chilly, but it wasn't windy, so it wasn't bitter.
It's going to be a warmer rain, 59 tomorrow, and after that, we're going to see temperatures that are only getting into the low 40s.
Headlines: Phil donor Terry Pagula set to sell about a 20% stake in the team, according to the Sports Business Journal. A group of business executives, latest to be linked to the team and the sale. And I guess the owners have given a certain amount of private equity firms to buy minority stakes in any NFL teams, and it's speculated some of the money will go to the new stadium. Two women testified to the House Ethics Committee that Matt Gaetz paid them for sex. One said she saw him having sex with a 17-year-old at a party. President-elect Donald Trump has picked him to be the Attorney General of the United States.
Well, it looks like Gabe Davis' season is done with the Jaguars. He
Oh,
entered
Jesus.
the team. Looks like he tore his meniscus on Sunday. Doug Peterson said he is going to miss the rest of the season.
Randy-
So Davis and fucking Diggs are both done.
And Trey White's on his second team.
Oh, he got traded from where he was?
Yeah, he's with the Ravens now, but he was with somebody else. I think he was with the Rams before that.
Ah.
So Bean knows what he's doing when he lets guys go.
Now back to the
There's a
Shane
truck.
Morgan Show.
On Buffalo's 97.
Well,
At the time that he was appointed, Gabe
that's
was under
just
investigation by the House
the
Ethics Committee
what do you call it?
because he allegedly accepted
He was they were just
gifts
salary
and
cap
used
fucking
illegal
casualties
drugs.
for one.
But as the new Attorney General,
They just would have,
personally
too much
fined all
money they
drugs.
would have commanded.
If he has to sniff them out himself.
I mean, I get that. I understand. Plus, we got younger.
It sucks that Edmonds went to Chicago just to be in a shithole. But he wanted too much money.
Hey, he wanted the money. He went for the money.
$4.99 installed, affordable, reliable, and ready to guard your home.
I would rather go the Tom Brady route and have the Super Bowl rings, but
Absolutely.
some people just want the money.
More. Well, and consider at the time though, the Bills were still building. I mean, they hadn't really developed into anything like they are now.
We just wanted to,
So, I mean, I kind of get it.
We had Andrew on the previous week talking about
It's like
thoughts on Jeremy Roman,
Chicago.
he's had on them.
Chicago was up and coming. I mean, so they
Also,
thought.
by the way, Randy says thanks for the Sebastian Maniscalco tickets. Great
So
show.
Edmonds left and we end up with Milano.
I
All
heard some
right,
good
I'll
stuff
take
about
Milano.
Sebastian Maniscalco stuff.
Yeah, no, he hasn't played in almost a year and he's 30.
I'm talking
Who?
for the
Milano.
rest of my life.
Well, no, he hasn't played in a full,
So many more people
at least a full year.
high grade. Shocking.
Well, yeah, he missed most of last season after the 6 game in Jacksonville in England.
Yeah, we lost him in New England.
And then, yeah, we lost him. We lost 3 players that game. That was a very, very costly loss.
I mean, everybody's plays different.
It was a good game to watch. We had fun, breakfast and lunch and, Bloody Marys, and there were like 10 of us were there.
And all it cost us was Matt Milano and
And who else?
the guy with the neck problems that's going to come back if we ask him to.
Team Jacka. Butter and sour cream on those potatoes.
Oh,
No, Marty forever. We can sit
back
up
to
a
Marty.
brother.
No.
Never saw this stuff.
He was Jordan Poyer's
All
sidekick.
right, one thing that we have is, well, we've got a month that's providing the possibility of superpowers.
what the fuck?
You just got to keep your hands off of it for 30 days. Men and women, just keep your hands off of it. Not the steering wheel, but, the other. Keep your hands on it. For 30 days, you come out of
Jeez, I just
November
read
with
about 'em, too.
superpowers, seeing through walls, time travel, and all of that.
Oh, come
We
on.
don't know if it's true, but if you try it, it might work. And if you're struggling, this is the toughest part of No Nut November. We've got a special treat for you. Are you ready to give away some stuff?
I can't think of his name. He's the one that has the,
Daughters.
pretty sure he has the fundraiser at the Bills, the softball game. What the fuck?
9797. Say the phrase that pays. And win a prize pack from the Bavarian Nut Company for
Come
No
on,
Nut
Google it.
November
Find out for me. I'm
from
driving
Shred
me nuts.
Reagan and 97 Rock. Seven 716-210-9797. We figured if you're struggling at this point, you're thinking, I don't know if I can do it. I just do not know if I can do it. This might get you
Trying to remember his name from picking off Nelson Aguilar, but I can't.
time travel and see through walls.
It's still early in the morning and I forgot to bring my coffee.
I saw that. Came empty-handed.
They're very delicious if you're looking for some taste.
Dan and Sheriff. Oh, God, the cinnamon almonds. Yes, you're so good.
Micah Hyde.
Very
Micah
nice.
Hyde.
And, they're making,
That only took 3 hours.
push for Christmas.
Yeah, Micah
For
Hyde.
holidays, so they're going to, I think in a couple of days, Richardson Complex is having
I'd want him back just so I could get a Super Bowl ring.
and Bavarian Nut Company is going to be part of it. They want to buy some nuts.
I could see that being a
That's it.
distinct possibility.
Find all this stuff.
But I don't want him to get paralyzed from the neck down either.
You gotta know the No Nut November phrase that pays, and that, I believe, is Sue in Orchard Park. Good morning, Sue. How are you?
I'm great.
What's your phrase, Sue? What do you got?
Hi, Shred and Reagan. This is No Nut November, and I haven't done it yet.
You know, when we do this thing, this fencing thing, it's going to take me longer to cut the pieces than it is for you to, you know, for us to, you or us to pound the fucking steaks in.
It's all good.
Wow. That's incredible. Congratulations, Sue.
Thank you very much.
All your hard work is paying off already with a bunch of prizes from the Bavarian Nut Company.
It sounds fantastic.
We have Conum Nuts, we have Eat My Nuts t-shirt, and either Eat My Nuts license plate cover or mug. For you, Sue.
It is fabulous.
All right. Good luck on the superpowers. You have to check in.
Did I send you that Taylor Swift link? Or did Tim send it to you?
Yeah, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, God, the concert getting interrupted by the...
You know, some Bills fans stole her wireless mic and they played the Shout song. That was fake, but it was still funny as fuck.
I'm just glad Travis Kelce isn't playing good anymore. He was at Thorn. Him and Tyreek.
Trying to collect every single time. More West New York, and they are always.
Well, I think what I don't know if it was you or Tim were saying how he was going ballistic on the sideline. I think he was so frustrated because the Bills are playing him smart. You know, they're bumping him at the line.
And our defense isn't even healthy yet.
You know, they're not letting them get that free walk out of the backfield. I think he was looking for some calls, but you know, you got 5 yards, you can bang the guy because he could be blocking.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything from him because he had 2 receptions for 8 yards.
Yep.
Yeah, well, he clapped for us after the game, but it was more of a congratulations. It's only the regular season kind of clap.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We have a better chance of winning the rest of our games than they do. Especially now that we exposed them.
Detroit scares me.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough game.
It would have been even worse if their linebacker didn't break his leg.
I mean, you know, they're a very good football team, well balanced. You know, they don't have really any glaring weaknesses. And it'll be in Detroit. But again, I don't remember if it was you or Tim that said it'll almost feel like a home game for Buffalo because they played there so many times in the last couple of years. I'm
putting Josh Allen up against Jared Goff, and that's how I'm looking at it.
Well, if we got all our healthy receivers, I like our chances with anybody.
I'm not giving you money for pens. I steal pens. CVS, Walgreens, you. We're hanging out. I would get your pens.
I still can't help but dream about what a pick that would have been if we would have got Derrick Henry.
Yes, I'm excited.
It's a chance to see the balls.
Yeah, then we would have had Derrick Henry and James Cook.
Can you imagine that tandem?
And kid and the Davis kid.
Yeah, I mean, whoever, you know, it's just a shame. I mean, he was going to, even with a weak contract, he still was unaffordable for us at the time.
Yeah, thank the Von Miller contract for that.
Yeah.
Wherever they live, like you live in New York, you're like, yeah, we feel Empire State Building, whatever. I don't know. I always stop.
He was a force Sunday though. He definitely, his presence was known.
Got to figure out a way to stop him from running through our defense.
What's that?
They got to figure out a way to stop him from running through our defense.
Down on this one here. This is where you're talking about. You got to get DNA tested. You're talking about getting DNA. All the secrets come out when DNA shows
But they figured out a way to do it against New England.
DNA is like the drunk uncle who comes to Christmas for the first time. Wait a minute. You think that's your real dad?
Those last 3 games are going to be scary games because those are 3 games we should win without even. We should be able to play backups and beat those 2 teams.
That we were going to be mostly Italian and a little.
My biggest fear is you know, we're playing these games and we're, you know, injuries, just, you know, some stupid fucking injury.
Next man up.
I mean, I know it's putting the cart way ahead of the horse, but you would hope that, you know, if we got a 3-score lead at any point, you put Trubisky in there, get fucking Allen out. You know, and just, you know, get backups in there. You know, if they get within, you know, if they can't run the clock and put more points, then you could put, Allen could always go back in. And I'm sure they're thinking like that too. You don't get a higher position by winning by 3 scores. You know, a point or 100, it's a win. That's all it is.
We really only had Cooper and Shakir against the Chiefs, and we did pretty okay.
Yeah, well, yes, because it's true. For every person who might have George Washington in their past, there's also that family that has the person who turned Anne Frank in, right?
Yeah, you know, social media too. I tour all over the country, and people do their research. They show up every once in a while. They're like, I think we're related. And I say in the special, I'll call my mother. I'll be like, who's Holly? Like, what do you know?
Ay, 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 ay.